as the Afghanistan-Pakistan tensions continue, 15 Pakistani soldiers have been killed in retaliatory operations that have taken place from the side of Afghanistan. 15 Pakistani soldiers have been killed in Helmand province. Afghanistan's retaliatory operations took place against Pakistan. Remember, this comes after Pakistan's operation in Kabul, where it had targeted Taliban leaders. Afghan forces have now launched attacks on Pakistani posts in provinces of Helmand, Kandahar, Zabul, Patika and Khost, Nangarhar and Kunar, which ended at midnight as per what Afghanistan reports are telling us. Now, in these retaliatory operations, 15 Pakistani soldiers have been killed, is what we're learning. This is the latest details that we're tracking for you. My colleague Aditya joins us with more details. Aditya, in retaliatory operations from the side of Afghanistan in Pakistan, we're learning that 15 Pakistani soldiers have been killed.
Well, that's right. It's a big setback to Pakistan and Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir that 15 Pakistani soldiers have been killed in retaliatory operations by Afghanistan's Taliban in the Helmand province of Afghanistan. This is at the border where the clashes erupted last night. And these are retaliations against Pakistan because you would remember 3 days ago, Pakistan had launched unilaterally airstrikes against Kabul in Afghanistan, although it led to a massive embarrassment because the airstrikes did not result in any of the killings or casualties or even destruction in Kabul. In fact, the Taliban foreign minister speaking from Delhi almost mocked Pakistan by saying that we kept searching all night about the airstrike but found nothing. And now, since last night, for hours together, there was retaliation from the Afghanistan's Taliban army against Pakistan on the Durand Line in the Bahrampur of the province, and 15 Pakistani soldiers have been killed. In several areas, Pakistani outposts, the Pakistan army soldiers were forced to flee and the outposts were captured by the Afghan Taliban forces. In fact, in retaliation for the recent Pakistani airstrikes on Kabul, in Paktia province and in different other areas including Helmand, Kandahar, Zabul, Khost, Nangarhar and Kunar, there have been several clashes that have been reported. A lot of videos are in circulation as well. The Defense Ministry of Afghanistan has also confirmed the retaliation. We'll do how the Pakistan Army and the Pakistan government respond to this. It's likely that the Foreign Minister Muttaqi could be holding another press conference because remember, Afghan Foreign Minister Muttaqi at this moment has been traveling in India when these clashes have been reported between Pakistan and Afghanistan. And Pakistan certainly very desperate and not liking the closeness between India and Afghanistan, who have come much closer diplomatically and will be opening their embassy. So the latest that we are breaking here on NDTV, 15 Pakistani soldiers killed, massive clashes being reported on the border between Afghanistan and Pakistan that are likely not to end. It's likely that the Pakistan could respond in the next few hours.
Right, Aditya, thank you for joining us and bringing us those details. Remember, as we were mentioning, after Pakistan had carried out airstrikes inside Kabul and Paktika on the 9th of October, reportedly targeting Tehrik-e-Taliban leaders, the Taliban government in Kabul has hit back. In dramatic visuals that have emerged from the border region, heavy firing, smoke and shelling reported across multiple points along the Durand Line. The Afghan Taliban forces launched coordinated attacks on at least 7 Pakistani military posts, and as per latest details we were just tracking for you, 19 Pakistani soldiers have been killed in retaliatory attacks. I'm being joined by Anjana Shankar, senior journalist, joining us from Abu Dhabi. Thank you for joining us, ma'am. Firstly, the tensions that have emerged between Afghanistan and Pakistan, it is not inevitable that something like this would occur on the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan. At the same time, we must notice that India and Afghanistan have maintained friendly ties.
Yeah, thank you for having me. The timing is, we cannot miss it because it's just when the Taliban foreign minister is in India, and India just made the announcement of resuming or upgrading our diplomatic relations. So the way I see it is, it was inevitable that Taliban would retaliate, because if they don't retaliate after the airstrikes in Kabul, they're giving an impression that they're not in control of the sovereignty of their territory. So this retaliation was expected. But, what we see across the border is not just a firing across the border between two countries. It's a breakdown of an uneasy relationship between Afghanistan and Taliban. So the strategic depth which Pakistan had cultivated in Afghanistan over the last years, it's fast eroding. And that's what we see across the border at the moment. And as far as India is concerned, I see that this is both an opportunity and a warning for India. Warning in the sense that, Afghanistan is a country that is just come out of a huge crisis. They're trying to build their country from scratch. And now any kind of instability in Afghanistan would spill over to other territories. And anything that happens near the Durand border would also mean that there will be repercussions. We will feel the ripple effect in countries like not just India, but also Beijing. So India has to be, have to look at this very carefully. But it is also an opportunity for India, because we are now engaging with Afghanistan. So there is an opportunity for India to position itself as a country that can ensure support and stability, and to also look at counter-terrorism. India can be act as a credible force that can ensure stability in the region.
And Ms. Shankar, this also brings in the question of unrest within Pakistan as well, and that cannot be taken as something isolated from this incident, because we are seeing there's quite a bit of unrest when it comes to areas within Pakistan, where we are seeing some terror groups retaliate with the Pakistani administration. How do you see those developments?
Just yesterday, the Taliban foreign minister had mentioned that this is an internal security issue for Pakistan, which Pakistan had made strong objections to. But, the way I see it is, if you look at both countries, both of them have their own issues. Both of them have, domestic unrest. Both of them have huge economic distress. So within Pakistan, if, this kind of economic instability coupled with the unrest that we see, and also certain flinter groups that are operating at a time when there is a global focus on terrorism, and Pakistan is, through its global posturing, trying to counter that narrative. And when this happens, I think this is going to be a huge dent on Pakistan's global positioning as a country that is trying to fight terrorism, as they try to advocate.